season we saw how that we are able to create more and we're more comfortable on the ball. We create more opportunities, chances. We dominate maybe even more. Last season we had a lot of ball possession, but that didn't always lead to promising situations. Now we are better in creating and getting promising situations than we were, in my opinion, throughout the whole last season. But the other side is also true that we've conceded 4 against Milan, 1 against the Japanese team, 2 against Bilbao, and again 2 today. And what made us really strong last season was we only won mostly by one margin, a margin of 1 goal. And that had mostly to do with us keeping a clean sheet or as a maximum conceding 1 goal. And it was quite clear which 5 were going to take it. So then it was only the following order.
Diogo was sadly obviously cut short by a minority of Palace fans. Were you disappointed? Were you saddened by what happened there?
No, I'm a positive person. And if I look at the respect that has been paid to them both from everywhere around the world, this is what I have in my head. And then I think this must be, I don't think this was planned or this was the idea of the fan that made some noise. Maybe he wasn't aware of the fact that it was the minute of silence. He was just still happy and tried to cheer for his team. And I think then the fans of Palace were trying to calm that person or those persons down. So I don't think he had a bad intention, the guy or people that made noise. Then they tried to calm him down, but that was a bit noisy as well. And then our fans reacted on, hey, what's happening here? So I don't think there's a bad intention to it, because the fans of Crystal Palace and everywhere around the world have paid huge respect to Diogo and Andre. And this was, I think, unlucky, or I can't find the right words, but I don't think there was a bad intention in it. And we will see Friday when Bournemouth come to our stadium how respectful that's going to happen, because then it's also one and a half months ago, I think, 5 weeks ago. So that's why maybe this fan who was just so happy for them to be here in the Charity Shield that he forgot in a second.
And you obviously are creating more chances, like you say, but you've conceded more goals. So how do you get that balance? Because there was 4 debutantes playing today. There've been new signings made. So how do you strike that balance between attack and defence?
Yeah, we've indeed replaced 4 players, and that sometimes you need some time either to adapt offensively, either to adapt defensively. But against Bilbao, we didn't concede 1 chance at all, maybe 1, I don't know, but we've conceded 2 set pieces, which are also a big part of football, but that's not from open play. I don't feel we conceded that much today, but again, conceded 2 goals, because the first big chance they got, that resulted in the penalty. Maybe I forget a few chances, but it felt to me that in the 78th minute, that was their second big chance of the game. But in general, there were not many chances, because they went to a low block. We had a lot of ball possession, and but after the 2-2 they had. So it needs maybe a little bit of adjustment defensively at the moment, because we don't concede a lot of chances, but we do concede goals at the moment.
Last question, please, Richard.
Hi, Arne. Just on Hugo Ekitike, what did you make of his performance as a whole, and what will a goal so early in his Liverpool career do for him?
I think it's always nice to score a goal, not only for him, also for Jeremy Frimpong, if you start your career at a new club. But it would have been even nicer to win a game of football, because I think that's more important than scoring a goal. But he had a good impact, but he's also an example of a player that came, I think, 1.5, 2 weeks ago in the end of our Asian tour. So for me, with only 3 or 4 days in between the Friday game, it wouldn't be smart to play him 90 minutes, because there's not there. Of course, we have Federico, but he's not been with us with the Asian tour as well. So there's not a lot to replace him with. So if he gets an injury at this moment of time, that would be a big risk for the Bournemouth, Newcastle, and Arsenal game. So that's why I took him off. But he had a good game today, that's for sure.